Thank you for inviting me on behalf of Kohler Company to contribute to today's discussion telling the story of the importance of art to this 144-year-old company headquartered in Kohler, Wisconsin, one of the world's strongest brands that employs over 35,000 people. The arts are very important to me personally as well as the company. In fact, I am standing before you as a business executive with 25 years of experience who sits on the top team of a $6.5 billion company with an MFA, not an MBA. The value of arts has been ingrained in our company's ethos, and we have been consistent advocates of elevating the importance of arts in society through education, through arts organizations, and scholarships. This is also evident from the time of our founder and my great-grandfather, John Michael Kohler, with his creative and entrepreneurial spirit. He took a hog scalder, or water trough, from his farm implement line. He sprinkled some enamel powder on it. He added 4 legs and created the company's first cast iron bathtub. He saw what could be. He saw a place for artful design in business. So art and creativity are one and the same and indispensable to who we are as people and our quality of life and our success in business. Our belief and investment in artistry is one that has guided our company for over 4 generations of leadership. We have long been guided by the words of the British art critic John Ruskin, who once said, "Life without labor is guilt, and labor without art is brutality." The idea of living on the leading edge of design and technology has always been a key guiding principle of our company. It inspires our associates to constantly fuel innovation and artistry and bring to life beautiful, creative products that enhance or delight the consumer experience. Beautiful form is to us as important as innovative functionality and convenience. And we have always believed that our businesses are indelibly intertwined with the creative process and the artistic community. Now, a creative workforce, particularly in a design-centric organization such as Kohler, is the backbone to drive product innovation and sustain business success. Today, Kohler Company is the #1 plumbing brand in the United States, in China, and the #1 international brand in India. In order to lead and continue growing and gaining market share, we need dynamic and diverse teams of people who are right-brained and left-brained. We need people who have the capacity to pull the qualities of both worlds to create the next big idea. The combination is nothing short of inspiring. I mean, while individuals like Steve Jobs and Frank Lloyd Wright don't come around too often, we particularly value candidates who can excel in STEAM subjects. That's science, technology, engineering, art, and math. In fact, our chairman of the board, Herb Kohler, my father, believes that an ideal associate is an industrial designer with an MBA. In our workspaces at Kohler, we have certainly seen the arts boost productivity. We've seen it lower stress, and it increases the well-being of our associates. We believe that art in our public spaces serves as a source of creativity and inspiration. We have a walking map inside and outside the company of our pieces that have been created in the arts industry program. Art informs our brand. It helps us drive product innovation, and it encourages individuals to think differently in our approach. Examples of some of our bold innovations: we have artistic spun glass molding capability for bathroom sinks. We have sculpted decorative surfaces in both ceramics and cast iron. We have unique colors and ceramic print transfers that decorate plumbing products. We developed the first above-counter sink, the very first in the industry, that sits on top of your countertop. And our popular Artist Edition line was actually inspired by our arts industry program. One of our measures of success, in fact, is the percentage metric we refer to as the Vitality Index. We aim to have a set percentage of our total sales driven by new products over the last 3 years. Art and innovation also inform our sustainability and social impact efforts. The Waste Lab, a brand new effort at Kohler, originated as an idea in one of our Innovation for Good workshops. It's an annual convergence of our associates to incubate new ideas for social impact products. In this instance, our team, comprised mostly of designers and engineers, came together to brainstorm methods to refine production processes and minimize industrial waste. Since 2010, we've actually been able to reduce it by 46%. The Waste Lab team works out of our enamel shop next to in our factory, and they found ways to decrease it further. In fact, they are now turning pottery caul and foundry dust into beautiful ceramic tiles that will be sold under the Kohler brand and the NASAA brand. Our arts industry program was founded in 1974 as a partnership between the John Michael Kohler Art Center and the Kohler Company. It has endured as a unique collaboration between artists and industry in the United States. Over 600 emerging or established artists from around the world have benefited from this program. In fact, there is no other artist residency program where artist studios are located right in the factory, right in our pottery and our foundry. 16 artists per year since 1974 spend 3 months with us, and they get to cast clay and cast metal, and they're exposed to amazing processes in our factory that they would never be exposed to any other way. One of the most important aspects of arts industry is the relationship that develops with the artist in residence and our production associates. Think about that. Artists in residence value the expertise and experience of our associates in helping them figure out how to build a mold and create a glaze and fire, and our associates in turn are engaged in helping the artists solve creative problems. It's amazing. So we believe that communities rich in the arts and culture attract people because of the quality of life and the opportunities to participate and invest. Art fosters vibrant communities. Businesses need vibrant communities to be sustainable. The arts play a vital role in sustaining and growing our business. I ask you to take a step back and recognize and appreciate what the arts and creative industries offer in terms of elevating the American economy, as well as we foster exploration, government, and the nonprofit world, and ensure that the arts remain relevant and respected today for future generations. That's our responsibility. That requires an investment collectively of our time, our expertise, our passion, and our financial support. I think about what my great-grandfather would think about the Kohler Company today as we've advanced 145 years, and I think it's more than he would have dreamed. Kohler has grown into a global success story, and our job is to make sure it continues another 445 years. We have to give the gift of art and inspiration to our associates, to our communities, and to our customers. Please join me in helping imagine what can come next. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, Laurel, and thank you, Laura. The inspiration is what I really want to thank you for, because me personally, I think everyone in the room, and frankly, our followers online through live feed, have enough inspiration to take us through the day and perhaps the entire week. And we really appreciate that inspiration, your vision, and in particular, your vision that includes the arts and business together, raising the bottom line and the bar across the board. Thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for being here with us today to explore the creative industries and the value of the creative industries. I'm sure you'll agree with me that our creative industries are something that every single state can be proud of, and every single state can capitalize on them, bringing prosperity to all of America's communities. And so it looks like we have a bit of time for a question or two if anyone has a question in the audience. And if you don't have a question yet, and you do as we close, or you'd just like to say hello and meet our speakers, there'll be a moment for that as well. Yes, I hear one question.
Yes, can everybody hear me?
No. Why don't you come on up, then we'll get you mic'd and get that question live so that everyone online can hear, if you don't mind me putting you on the spot.
Hi, I'm Sally Rude from the National Governors Association, and this has been very inspiring for me too. I was wondering if any of our speakers have any suggestions for us as to how governors and states can help to get the message out and be inspired and get their communities inspired so that those states that have less going on in the arts can get more going. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the question. And any speaker, I'm happy to get this started, and then any other speaker who'd like to share some observations, feel free. The most important thing about the state-level dashboards that we saw today is that these are an opportunity for policymakers, for state arts agencies, and for governors' teams to really come together in a fresh way and a new way to not only understand the uncovered opportunities and size of the creative industries, but to begin some conversations around how best to leverage and grow creative industries that are already so vital for further growth and development within their states. So I think the tool is an opportunity to spark important conversation that can inspire governors the way we're inspired here today to really seek more information and engage in conversations that leverage the arts for the betterment of the state. Laura, come on up.
So I would be able to give a few recommendations to a governor. I would say, focus on the arts organizations in your state as the jewels of your state. I call our art organizations the jewels of Wisconsin. So use the facts and data that we were exposed to today to really shine the light on those organizations. Public education, so important that we make sure that art is infused inside public education and get these children, these students out to visit arts organizations. And then I think the facts and data will help governors understand the importance to business. Businesses need communities to thrive through the arts, through education, in order to have a vibrant community that has workers, people who will want to stay and live and grow their careers. So I absolutely think we just have to make the business case for governors, and then they'll see that the arts in many facets in a state will help their state thrive.